whole of. In the last 3 days, we have been looking at how we can form education collaborative, which is focusing much more on students. As universities, we need to focus on student employability, student entrepreneurial activities, and student leadership, producing students who are good leaders. And therefore, we have had the last 3 days, Rongo University was nominated to be the chair of the East African Hub, and this team came to do due diligence to see whether Rongo University is ripe to be able to be appointed the regional hub for education collaborative, which will bring in more universities in this collaboration. Yes. First of all, just the marketing. By bringing in more universities to come together, we are marketing the university. But above all, it is not just marketing the university. We are also going to interact with the other universities, share the good practices from those universities, and also they also learn from us. So as a team of universities running higher education in this country, the benefit for Rongo University is that we will focus much more on training of our students towards leadership, towards entrepreneurial activities, and we are also thinking about employability of our graduates. So as a university, when we link up with other universities, definitely even research, we'll be sharing research findings, we'll be able to do staff and student exchange programs. So there are several benefits to us, to our students, to our staff, to our country, and across Africa.
So when do you expect this?
We have just started. Rongo University is being assessed now to be the regional hub. The due diligence is done today, and we have been told that by, I think that I leave to Rose to mention, but somewhere in September we'll be able to know whether we have been made the regional hub. Yeah, thank you so much. IT is already part of the degree courses we are offering. A good amount of our courses are supported by ICT, and therefore, as we learn from the other universities and also reinforce what we have, ICT is a strong, we undertake strong ICT training in most of our programs. Yes, I think because most of our programs have already IT inbuilt, we believe that as we link up with the rest of the universities, we'll be able to learn the good practices and also share what we have which is good to the other universities, and we will also share. And if there is a need to market our program as with ICT, I think Senate will be able to look at it after we have looked at how the other universities do it. But I can assure you, most of our programs, IT is inbuilt.
Okay. That as a council, we are excited that Rongo University is being considered to be the first hub for the East African institutions. And we believe that through these interactions, our students will learn a few more things that will make them more marketable. And as you know, I don't think any university is proud when you train students, they go out there and they come up for law. So we believe that this kind of interaction is going to help us to know how to even improve the kind of information that we give to our students, the kind of lessons, teachings that we impart on them, because we want them to be marketable. Not only to be marketable, but to change our country so that we become people who are productive, not just those who are receiving, but also giving out. And you know very well that even when you look at some of these countries, they have developed not because other people are giving them, but because they have been able internally to generate new ideas. And with those new ideas, they are able to move forward. They are able even to develop things that maybe other people are not thinking about. And so my dream as a council member is that in 5 to 10 years, there will be demand for university students, much higher than what it is now. And that these young people will impact the society, because one of the things that this team is looking at, ethical way of doing things. So that the maneno ya shortcuts will stop, but we'll be doing things ethically that makes us as Africans proud of ourselves and saying that we can go somewhere and we can also sell what we know to others. We intend to produce job creators, but the beauty of it is that it's not one university doing it. When there are several of you, you learn from each other, and whatever we pick from one another, that is what is going to help us to create things that are going to help. In addition to that, the research that will be working across the different institutions will also show us what are the new things we need, like in Kenya, what are the new areas we have not tapped. Once we know that, we know that our young people, wow, they have the brains, they can do it. And so we believe in that. It's because we believe in our young people. That's why we go through all this. And we know that they can be experts and they can make a change. Perhaps you begin somewhere, baby steps, where you decide what is the priority. And once it is confirmed that Rongo University is going to do that, then it will team with the other universities now agree on the steps, unless Prof will have something else, that they would agree on steps that we need to take. And in terms of saying that people are more interested in TVETs than in university, it depends what you are doing. Because the universities are there to give the knowledge that's required. Even these activities we are talking about, technical, you cannot develop a gadget unless you know what you want to do with it. And that's why the universities are there. They are supposed to do research. They are supposed to be able to guide and say, this is what we need, and this is the kind. Now bringing someone who is going to do the technical aspect of it, they have to have knowledge that backs it up. So it's not one or the other. You need both. That's what I believe.